Hello, people of the YouTube. The batteries in my camera are dead, so I'm using my phone again. But this one is about the fairy tale love and how it is dead. So I make it because Valentine's is almost here. Usually I make a bunch of videos like this for Valentine's, and I guess sooner or later you just kind of run out of ideas. So the video, now how is love dead? Or at least the fairy tale version of it. You meet someone, you meet someone, you date for a while, you get married, and you live happily ever after. That is no longer the case. Feminism killed it. Feminism and politicians who want to make money killed it, but mostly feminism. Now, the marriage rate is dying. Less and less people are getting married. Hell, I heard marriage is so dead, even the gays ain't getting married in today's time. Like, that's how you know marriage is dying. Like, oh shit, even the gays ain't getting married. We're not making our money like we used to. Maybe those people need to watch some Jerry Springer and go, you know what, there's a lot of crazy people out there who marry mannequins, sex dolls, and artificial intelligence. We need to start doing stuff like that, man. It's not what we want to do, but hey, you gotta go where the money's going. You only last for long enough to have at least 1 or 2 kids, man. Then she takes you to the cleanups. 10 times this hall doing it, not instead of the guy. But that 10 time is the guy. But at least I'll be nice and say at least 8 out of 10 is all just being a gold digger. The other 2% is he's a deadbeat dad. No, hold on, no, that doesn't add up right. 1% is the 9 is the deadbeat dad, and the 10 isn't. The 10 is the one who wants to be the father. Like, I want to be a dad, man. Come on, I want to be a dad. So, you should be out there looking for your perfect love. In today's time, the only time you need to be out there looking for someone to marry, if you're really into that, like you really have to start a family with a wife and kids instead of just having kids, your best bet is to become honest. Just see if they're honest and accept you. If they don't, or if you don't want to become honest, Mennonite. Become Mennonite. Then if they look at you like, no, that's not how it works. You gotta be born Mennonite. Well, you only have one. You only have at least one other option if you don't want to move out of the country. Look for a no-go zone, convert to Islam, and when someone does a Jawin of Muhammad, you got to pretend like you're offended. Like, shit, I have to pretend I'm offended now. Oh my god, I am offended now. How dare you draw my whatever Muhammad? God, don't you do that, or else bad stuff will happen to you. But if you're willing to move out, you just move out to a third world country. Don't bring it home here. You go over there. Because love as we know it can only exist in those. Love as you knew it, I meant to say, can only exist in those little options I gave you. Now, if you feel brave enough to don't do any of those, and you're like, well, I can just go live in the middle of nowhere and have a wife and kids. Okay, yeah, fine. If you feel brave enough to do that, yeah. But whatever you do, no matter how much your family says, you need to come in town, at least like for Christmas or whatever, for a get together. You turn that down and tell them, nah, you need to come to my place. It's a little hard to find, but I'll give you the instructions, and once you find it, you will always know where it's at. Nowadays, people are getting what they need from sex dolls. Like all the sexual stuff they need, sex dolls, sex toys, the companionship they get from friends. Maybe that be guy friends. They have that one friend they open up to, or maybe they still have like female friends they trust. Like, I get everything I need from her, but besides the sex, I get that from my toys. But even when having female friends are 2 days with, you still have your guy friends. Now, it's been said once minding your own business doesn't work, you're gonna really have to shelter yourself from everyone. Like, I mean, like your friends, family, like, because once minding your own business don't work, you don't know who's gonna tell you, stab you in the back. Like, you're my actual brother, but I can never know. In today's time, that might be like years, or maybe easy next year. And let's hope it's not next year when it gets that bad. When you're like, I can't trust you. I know you're my blood brother, but I still can't trust you. Maybe I'm ignorant and we're already there. I hope not. And you feel, yeah. And your family, if they're trying to hook you up with someone, chances is you don't want their help. You just don't want their help. So, that's all I really have to say. Don't get married in today's time unless, like I said, Amish, Mennonite, no-go zone, third world country, or if you feel brave enough, middle of nowhere, surrounded by the trees, or is it a desert? But if you don't really feel the need to have a life when you start a family, suck it, man. Be like that monk from that TV show. If you know what TV show I'm talking about from the 90s, please comment. When he always walk up to a woman and rubs her butt and says, "Will you bail my child?" Always funny. He says that at least almost to every woman but one, and she's highly offended he never once did that to her. But my favorite thing about him is when he works for the most fanciest castle, and he's like, "Yep, that's the castle we're gonna sleep in tonight. Let me just advance the king or whatever. That castle is possessed or haunted, and it needs me to get the evil spirits out of it. Your castle is haunted. You need my help to get the spirits out of here. But I can't do that in an empty stomach, so I'm gonna need something to eat. I can't get the evil spirits out if I'm bloody. I'm gonna need to take a bath. I'm too tired. If I try now, he might end up killing me, and you don't want two evil spirits in your castle. I'm gonna have to sleep here for tonight and finish the job tomorrow." And then he does his little tricks. He's like, "Okay." And then he's like 2% of the time in the show, the castle's really haunted. And he's like, "Oh man, there's a really evil spirit in here." But peace, because you never know when you're being lost by something out there. And goodbye.